I got some people. You know what's funny about the social media platforms, especially now that blacks are furious because for some reason they either confuse or they have this mentality that everybody's against them. Like they think that everything that goes around is against them, right? They feel this guilt that they can't get rid of. Whatever, if they can't get a job, they have to blame it on somebody. If they don't make it, it's somebody's fault. If they go to prison, somebody set them up because they don't like them, right? If they don't get the job, they don't like them because they black. Come on, man. Get off of that shit already. You know? If people could come here from different countries and strive, you could do the same thing. You know what's the problem with these people? They're the ones that are holding themselves back. Where they can't get things done, the fastest way to get out of the trap mentality is to blame someone else, right? To blame somebody that had nothing to do with them not getting the job, or not going to work, or not getting any benefits, right? Now, the blacks want to blame the Latin-speaking people that are in this country. And mind you, we're not Latin. This Latin comes from the Italians and the Spaniards, right? Spanish. We're not Spanish. We speak Spanish because we were also conquered and also oppressed. In order to us to thrive, we were forced to speak Spanish and speak only Spanish because we were forced to do so. Just like the Africans, when they came on these ships and brought to the New World, they had to speak English, right? In order to communicate and be accepted, but they were still oppressed. That's why you speak English and the others speak Spanish, because there's only two empires that conquer so-called the world, right? The English-speaking nations and the Spanish-speaking nations. That's it. So there's only two languages, English and Spanish. But we're not all Spanish and we're not all English. Even the English people don't speak proper English, just like the so-called Americans here in America, in the West or South America. They speak slang English. The English that's in England is different from the English in America. The American-speaking people speak slang English. It's not the same. You go to Europe and try to speak your English language, they're going to laugh at you. They say it's improper. You know, and you're not the same. The Europeans that came here are not the same from the same Europeans that are in Europe. They don't correlate. They lost ties. They have no ties. So if you were supposed to deport everybody that was also so-called immigrant or migrated here, you yourself should be deported because you came here unannounced, uninvited, without documentation. You are the first person that should be going back to Europe, you know, and you're not going to fit in. You're going to also be a migrant in your own main country that you left because you were all criminals, rapers, and things like that, blackmailers, things like that, drug dealings. You're the ones that started all this drug and opium stuff and fentanyl. You brought all these bad things to all these different countries. And now you want to blame the migrants that brought it. No. You brought all these from Europe and all these European Latin nations, right? The indigenous people live here free, without any drugs, without any death, without any rape, without anything talking about race, discrimination, anything. The indigenous people walk butt naked. The whole tribe, ain't nobody got raped and things like that. You know, now you got so-called modern laws here and people still get raped and they don't do no time. Why? because that's the European mentality, right? Indigenous people had no problems until these Europeans came here and messed it up for everybody. Even themselves, they destroyed their own land, then they come overseas and destroy land that wasn't theirs, and they claim it their own, right? Well, wasn't even there. They just claimed it, but they want to take other people out that also came to thrive, but they want to take them out. You know what? You should take your own self out, because if you go back and you look at documents, you're going to see that the first migrations or immigrant people that came here were from Europe, English Europe, and Spanish Europe. And with that, people, you think about that, and I'll let you go.